improved stimulus checks. Yes, newly improved stimulus checks. Hey, what is up, YouTube? Welcome back to another show. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We've got new stimulus checks for seniors on SSI, SSDI, VA. This new stimulus check has been approved. Stay tuned to find out all the news and details that you need to know about right here in this video. You do not want to miss this information. It's loaded with a ton of news about the stimulus checks that aims to help senior citizen people. Senior citizens are now able to get stimulus checks under the SSI, SSDI, and VA benefits program. Hey guys, welcome back to another show. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm your host, John Miro with True Life Investing. We've got some great news. We've got some bonus news for you at the end of this video, so make sure to stay tuned for that. But guys, we've got a ton of news just for you right here in this video. So before we move any forward, don't forget to like and subscribe for your chance to win $100. And here's some really cool things. So you guys remember Joel, right? So we've got a media company that has several other channels, and stay tuned because starting tomorrow, we're going to give you some information to our new channels that are coming out, so you don't want to miss that information. But as we jump into this news, let's go ahead and talk about stimulus checks that have been approved for seniors and keep you updated on exactly what is going on. So we do want to show you this information, and let's see if we can do that right here. New stimulus checks, seniors on SSI, SSDI, VA stimulus check, new bill approved. And we've got that information for you right here on the screen. And we showed you guys exactly what we're talking about. So a new law for $2,600 stimulus checks has come with aims to help senior citizens people. Senior citizens are now able to get stimulus checks under the SSI, SSDI, and VA benefit programs. The federal government has now taken a decision to claimants of Social Security programs to get stimulus check payments if they do not file tax returns for the years of 2018 or 2019. The new $2,600 stimulus check bill has been approved by authority. It releases the $2,600 funds for senior people to give them financial aid. So before we move any further, hey guys, can one of you leave a comment to make sure that you can hear me clearly, that my voice, everything is coming through all right? I apologize. As you could probably tell, we've had more camera issues, and I'm going to have to call the tech department and figure out why I am still having issues. I'm not 100% sure, but I've tried 3 cameras and can't get any of them to work, and I'm not for sure what's going on there. But yes, can one of you guys comment? Let me make sure my comments are on. There it goes. Cricket, sounds good. All right, thank you. That's what I needed to know. All right, guys. So we hear news about stimulus check all the time. We hear about news that are coming out. Jerry, what's going on, my friend? We hear a lot of things about who's getting it, who's not getting it, who's eligible, what's going on. Toby, thanks so much for the love. We've got a ton of information when it comes to these House that approves, Congress, all these federal governments that really dive in to provide stimulus check news. Well, guess what? Well, we've got some crazy news, guys. We've got stimulus checks for $2,600 that are going to seniors on SSI, SSDI, VA, and the stimulus check new bill that's been approved. And because we're doing a little bit different things here, I want to see if this actually works, because on my phone, it has, looky there, guys. So now I can actually show you exactly from the screen that we're reading. So here you have a new $2,600 stimulus check for seniors on SSI, SSDI, VA stimulus check, new bill, and can we say this together? Approved, guys, March 2024. And let me just zoom in on this just a little bit more so we can go through this together, guys, and keep you updated on all this news. So let's look at this together. A new law for 2,600 stimulus checks has come with aims to help out senior citizens people. Senior citizens are now able to get stimulus checks under the SSI, SSDI, and VA benefits program. The federal government has taken a decision that claimant of Social Security programs get stimulus checks payments if they do not file tax returns for the years 2018 and 2019. And let me do another thing. All right, it's up all the way. Here we go, guys. Maybe that's just a little bit easier to read. A new law for $2,600 stimulus checks has come with aims to help senior citizens people. Senior citizens are now able to get stimulus checks under the SSI, SSDI, and VA benefits program. The federal government has taken a decision for these Social Security programs to get stimulus check payments as long as you don't file your tax returns for the years of 2018 and 2019. The new $2,600 stimulus check bill has been approved by authority. It releases the $2,600 funds for senior people to give them financial aid. Here, let's dive into the news that really is fixed on, and let me set this up so we can see exactly what is going on. So to claim the stimulus check benefits, the beneficiaries need to meet the eligibility criteria. The SSI payment amount, according to the new bills, approved. Whoa, wrong button. Why did it take me down there? Okay, here we go. Oh. To claim stimulus check benefits, the beneficiaries need to meet the eligibility criteria. So, and here we go. I wonder if I can do a... No, it doesn't let me. I don't know what that does. I don't know what that does. That doesn't let me do what I wanted to do. Okay, guys, so we're going to keep going. So the claim to the stimulus benefit check benefits, beneficiaries need to meet the eligibility criteria. The SSI payment amount, according to the new bills approved, is $2,600. The main aim of these $2,600 stimulus checks is to provide assistance to seniors and, number one, help them manage their cost of living. Let us read this post to get more information on stimulus check program, eligibility, payment dates, amounts, and new bills approved, and many, many more. This is where we come to provide you guys with the most updated information when it comes to this overview. So the overview of this $2,600 check, all this information, the government has approved it. The government can provide this payment to support financial system, provide some additional financial help to taxpayer and their family. To know more essentials concerning it, here is the information for you. The annual payment range of the United States has been mentioned on the official site that the stimulus checks benefits are delivered up to $2,600. The federal government reserves might be going to provide these two stimulus checks for $2,600. And again, here we go. The people will gain from this $800 to $1,800 a month. This stimulus test ended by means of government by some provinces making the $2,600 stimulus check payment. This new bill arrived for seniors on SSI, SSDI, and VA anywhere from 800 to 1800 per month. This is the program that literally is what people are looking for. Now, we've heard a ton of news about checks that are going out by March 29th, okay? But listen to this comment by Carmona. I'm 50 and disabled veteran and never received a payment and probably won't. Our Governor DeWine in Ohio, is great and doesn't care about all the people most days. It's choosing to pay for utility or eat. It's all so sad. And how many of you guys agree with that comment? It's one thing to have to decide, okay, do I go out and buy clothes? Do I go out and splurge a little bit? But it's a whole different situation when you're having to say, do I keep my lights on, pay my water, or do I eat? And that's a very difficult situation to be in. But I've got some bonus news directly for you guys that I wanted to bring to your attention because, number one, we understand, just like you guys, that it takes money to live. It really does. You know, I'm not saying the comment, well, it takes money to be happy. No, what I'm saying is, if you're going to eat, it takes money to buy food. I think we all can agree with that. If you're going to put gas in your car, if you're going to have a light on, if you're going to have a cell phone, which I didn't say anything that wasn't out of the ordinary, cell phone, lights, food, gas, one of the things that we essentially use every single day, you don't have to be rich to have that, but you do need money. And so when it comes to your benefits, your benefit package, the amount of money you get every single month, why in the world would Social Security be brought up in a discussion where cuts need to be made? So I want to show you this news, guys. Check this out. So House Republican budget calls for raising the retirement age for Social Security. Now, in saying that, let me zoom in on this because, again, it's something that I feel you guys would understand completely. Understanding and knowing, number one, let me get up here. House Republican budget calls for raising the retirement age for Social Security. A budget by the Republican Study Committee, a group of more than 170 GOP lawmakers, highlights how many the party would seek to govern if the Republicans win in November. A new budget by a large and influential group of House Republicans calls for raising the Social Security retirement age for future retirees and restructuring Medicare. You and I both know that it not only puts more pressure, more work on seniors, but it also gives them the sense of, well, the higher the age, the less we've got to pay, because several people actually do start taking their benefits at the age of 62. But if they were to raise that to 69, then 7 years worth of those payments would not be given just because you wouldn't be eligible to take them out. You know, this is something that they don't know if it would happen this year, but they do know, and the play and fight for Joe Biden is seeking to have with former President Donald Trump and the Republican Party as he runs for re-election. The budget was released Wednesday by the Republican Study Committee, and this is where all the debates and the situations, things that happen, have really been a question for seniors and those on a fixed income, simply for the fact that several beneficiaries are worried that this retirement age is going to get raised and that their plan for retiring maybe next year or the year after is just went out the window. So what does Joe Biden have to say about this? And of course, we get a commercial, but we're going to talk to you real fast while that's playing. So you and I both know that raising the age is not an idea that I feel Americans would approve of. You and I can both agree that the majority of seniors and elderly would disagree with moving up that age. And if you agree that we should not move the age up, smash that like button and let us know. But I wanted to get to this information. So here we go, guys. I've got it ready, and I'm going to show you it right now.
To cut Social Security, Medicare, or raise retirement.
But it's a split-screen campaign moment. First visit to the state in 2 years, slamming former President Trump and Republicans for suggesting cuts to Social Security and Medicare could be on the table.
If anyone tries to cut Social Security, Medicare, or raise retirement age again, I will stop them. But the bottom line is, he's still at it. I'm never going to allow that to happen.
Listen, this is a big week for the president, trying to prove his stamina by hitting some swing states he's going to have to win to have a big election day come November. As part of this full court press, you've got his cabinet crisscrossing the country over the next couple of weeks. You see there all the places they're going to, just 24 hours ahead of what we think could be the night that both he and Mr. Trump could clinch their party nominations. And Mr. Trump tonight, he might be trying to keep himself out of court, at least for now, with a new filing from his attorneys, looking to delay that New York State hush money trial coming up in 2 weeks until after the Supreme Court hears arguments on presidential immunity in April.
And I don't know how much you guys follow on Donald Trump, but there's been a lot of updated news because at the beginning of this hush money trial, it was $475 million, and that has been reduced to $175 million, which is definitely, $300 million off his back. Maybe they're just negotiating. Maybe that money's going to somewhere else. But this is where, if you listen to a lot of what Donald Trump says, it makes sense to an extent that a lot of people are coming after him. There was even a governor who proposed a campaign and a whole commercial to say, my whole goal is to take Donald Trump down. Okay, I just want to say this. Why would your goal be to take Donald Trump down instead of better the lives of the American people that elected you to run in the position that you're in? And this is, to me, guys, shows that sometimes the systems are rigged with people put in place to go against the opposing force. And again, I don't want to dive deep into that, but I do appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, tomorrow, be watching around 9 a.m. We're going to be posting a live video with these new media channels that you get to see exactly what's going on. Part of the True Life Investing family. We've got our own media company that we're super excited to announce. And guys, we can't wait to show you what we're doing. But thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.